What is going on, everybody? TD Presents here, bringing you guys some MUT 25, but before we jump into that, I want to show you guys this Madden 15 screenshot that just came out yesterday. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Comment that down below. Obviously, we can see Kaepernick has his tattoos this year, but I'm also very impressed by his facial features. If you take a look at his nose, it looks a lot like Colin Kaepernick's nose. So, off of that note, let's jump into week number 7. We're coming off a very tough week number 6 loss. We gave up 21 points in the fourth quarter. The game was tied. Sweetness fumbled, and I decided to go ahead and put Night Train Lane on the block for $1.4 million. I woke up the next morning and someone bought him. So obviously we have a ton of coins to work with. The first move I wanted to make was getting Deion Sanders prime time back on the team. I miss him coming up with those huge interceptions. And then I decided to go ahead and take a look at wide receivers. I've never used Megatron in a Madden game, obviously being new to Ultimate Team. So I was taking a look at him and I saw this card for $130,000. You guys can see I'm just sitting here not moving at all. I actually went on muthead.com. I wanted to make sure this was a good price, and this ended up being about 100K less than what the card goes for. So we end up picking up Calvin Johnson Jr. Megatron, and I wasn't done there. Obviously we have the Jerry Rice, the regular 99 overall. I decided to go ahead and scoop up that Pro Bowl version. The man's got like 100 catching, 99 catching traffic, so obviously he's the perfect slot wide receiver. So here's a look at my new lineup. We're still at 97 overall, but that pass offense is going to be too nice with Andrew Luck. And then we got that defensive secondary led by Deion Sanders. So we come out this game, go and play action the first play, finding Joseph Fourier, and he's going to drag a defender all the way down to the 39-yard line. And a couple plays later, look who's getting involved in the offense. Megatron with the huge touchdown reception. And we strike early. We take a 7-0 lead, but my opponent, he was running the ball with this NFL Combine, Chris Johnson. He was doing his thing. You can see he's running that buck sweep. A ton of people are running this play now, and it either seems to work great or you end up losing 3 to 4 yards on the play. There, it works out great for him. Now 3rd and 2nd, he goes with the counter. Brent Grimes with the beautiful play in the backfield, but on 4th and 4, RG3 finds his man. But look at that play by Brent Grimes. That man is an absolute beast for 5K coins. And now back on offense, Andrew Luck rolling out, firing this one deep for Calvin Johnson, and he jumps over the cornerback, pulls that one down. You can see Andrew Luck, 5 completed passes. So this Megatron and Jerry Rice wide receiver core is doing pretty well. 2nd and 18, we go with the read option. And we could have had a touchdown. Instead, we ran into our blocker, so we end up settling for the field goal. We take a 10-0 lead to start the half, and we force the fumble on the kick return, but unfortunately, it lands right in his player's hands. And you guys know what my opponent wants to do. He wants to run the ball with Chris Johnson. There, he picks up some nice yardage once again, going with the counter play, picking up some beautiful blocks. And Chris Johnson already close to 100 yards, doesn't even have 10 carries yet. And on 2nd and 8, Chris Johnson going left side. Sean Taylor lays the hit stick, and he ends up getting hurt on the play. So that's one way to stop Chris Johnson. Here on 4th and 2, though, he finds Julius Thomas. Beautiful move by his tight end. Completely jukes me out. And a couple plays later, Eddie Lacy runs over Joey Polamalu, gets into the end zone. So this is a pretty close game. It's 10-7. My offense moving down the field pretty quickly. 2 to 3 plays a drive. And then he's taking up a bunch of time really working his running offense. But we come right back. Walter Payton's sweetness with the long touchdown. So we're up 17-7. He's going with the play action. RG3. We get the coverage sack. That's going to make it 3rd and 17. He goes to the screen pass, finding Chris Johnson. He breaks out of a tackle, but he comes up short. It's going to be 4th and 6. And now on 4th and 6, RG3 in the pocket finds Demaryius Thomas on the comeback route, converts the 4th down, and keeps his drive going. Now Chris Johnson goes right side. Julius Peppers makes a beautiful play, so he decides to go to the same play, and Julius Peppers once again makes a beautiful play. So that's going to make it 4th and 7. He is going no huddle, and he is going to convert once again because he does that comeback route to Demaryius Thomas once again on the opposite side. So you already know he's going back to the run game. Chris Johnson going left side, gets hit by Nnamdi, and he would end up getting hurt again. So He's obviously going to be done for the game. RG3 finds his receiver over the middle. That's going to make it 3rd and 2. And a couple plays later on 1st and goal, Robert Griffin III rolling out right, firing to his wide receiver. And this game is 17-14. So we're going back and forth. Like I said, I'm scoring quick. He's taking a while to score, but he still is scoring. So he ends up going for the squib kick. Not sure what he was going for here. Thurman Thomas picks that one up. We end up trying to take some time off the clock. So my opponent probably thought I was going to try and run out the clock. Instead, we throw it up to Kelvin Johnson Jr., who caps this game off with that beautiful catch. So we send the Vikings and Robert Griffin home with the loss. We do come out with the win. And all I got to say is week number 8. That game will be in the next video. It's probably one of the better games you guys will see from me. Absolutely epic finish. Be sure to drop a like if you're excited for it. Comment what you think of that screenshot and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm TD Presents. Peace.